What does Kevin Durant have to do? What does he have to do for you to get to the place that I got? And I admittedly might have gotten there a little early. Admittedly, might have gotten there a little excitedly. But just in all sincerity, envision it. What does Kevin Durant have to do to supplant LeBron James in your mind? Because what I'm going to here to tell you is, and I mean this, with all what we're about to see, it's not Warriors-Cavs. It's KD versus LeBron. I don't just mean symbolically. I mean literally. We are going to see KD versus LeBron on both ends of the court. We're going to see KD guarding LeBron. We are going to see LeBron guarding KD. We're going to see that head-to-head. So what does KD have to do?
I already know
Rudy?
I already know where you're going with this. You want to make this about if Kevin Durant and the Warriors win again this year and say KD has a similar series that he did last year, wins MVP, you want him to take the throne of best player in the league. I could already see this happening, but that's not how it works. Just because Kevin Durant wins or plays well in this series doesn't mean that he's better than LeBron.
All right. As is par for the course on the Will Cain Show here. My staff, my friends, my surroundings like to impugn my motivations. They like to psychoanalyze me. They like to suggest my opinions aren't something honest and authentic with you, but rather there's some deeper motivation.
Well, it's too easy.
I'm actually playing, according to you, Rudy, I'm playing take chess. That's what I'm doing.
Yes.
I'm moving my
You're
pieces
setting
around
yourself
the board.
right up. Yep.
That's right. This take is actually just my knight moving to L1 to eventually get you into checkmate. That KD's the best player.
You think
in the
we're in
world.
check right now? You're going checkmate is as soon as KD has a good series and the Warriors win this whole thing. That's your checkmate. But it's not checkmate.
No, man. No, it's not what I'm doing. Okay.
Come
I appreciate your MD in psychiatry. I appreciate you really are an underutilized talent here. You really should be doing something in counseling, not producing the Will Cain Show. I appreciate the effort. Nah, man, this is what I'm talking about. Now, hear me out, okay? First of all, Zach Lowe has an awesome column up on ESPN.com. What are we going to see on the court? Now, last year, the primary defender on LeBron James was Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's out. We don't know when we will again see Andre Iguodala. That moves the primary defender of LeBron James over to Kevin Durant, head-to-head. But that's not all, because on the other end of the court, in last year's NBA Finals, the primary defender on Kevin Durant was Richard Jefferson. Richard Jefferson, who is now retired. That makes the next most likely alternative to defend Kevin Durant, LeBron James. So what I'm offering you here is not just the take chess of the Will Cain Show. I'm not just offering you the eternal debate that everybody wants to have on blogs and radio and TV. I'm not just offering you symbolism. I'm offering you legit, tangible, head-to-head on the basketball court. I'm talking about the two best players in the world facing off against each other for possibly 48 minutes over some 7-game series, however long it goes. And that is what Caron Butler is talking about. That is what Christine Lisi just played in her SportsCenter update. That's what I want to play for you again right here. Listen to Caron Butler talking about these two guys.
He's the only guy in the association that's a wash with LeBron James. Whereas if LeBron scored 30-some points, guess what? He could score 30-some points. If LeBron get 12 to 16 rebounds, KD, is going to get 8 to 10. And he's going to get the assist, so they're a wash at that position. I think that's the guy that really offsets LeBron.
Caron Butler, by the way, is going to be joining us here on the Will Cain Show at 5:15 Eastern Time. So a little bit later in the show, tune back in. You'll hear Caron Butler. We can talk about this live. But here's what he's talking about. And this is what you're afraid of, Cerruti. This is what you're afraid is going to happen. You're terrified of numbers. You're terrified of stats. You're terrified of head-to-head. Because this is what it looked like last year. Kevin Durant in the 2017 NBA Finals averaged 35 points on 55% shooting. LeBron James averaged 33 points on 56% shooting. They were toe-to-toe, head-to-head, equals. The only difference in what I will offer you is Kevin Durant was taking it to LeBron James when it mattered. We all remember the pull-up three. I believe it was in Oakland last year at Oracle. That just sort of sealed the entire deal, erased any doubts about where this was going, erased any doubts about who had arrived. By the way, when you compare them head-to-head, how were they when guarding each other? How were they last year when they were doing what I'm telling you they're going to be doing this year in the NBA Finals? This is what happened. Head-to-head, LeBron, when guarded by KD, 44 points on 56% shooting. KD, when guarded by LeBron, 43 points on 60% shooting. The only difference, by the way, as you pour through the statistics is KD shot better from three. 10 percentage points better from three. So, how can KD do it? What does he have to do for somebody like you to acknowledge him? What does he have to do to win the debates, Rudy? In the end, how does he win the debate?
Well, he can't do it in Golden State, in my opinion. That's there's really nothing he can do. If he had done it in OKC, I would say, yeah, okay, he's doing it. Because you want to make this a one-on-one matchup, but it's just not. That's not basketball, Will. And you claim to know basketball so much, but you got to know that it's still about four other guys on the court, and clearly KD has a way more help. So if KD doesn't have to exert so much effort in every single facet of the game like LeBron does. LeBron has to do everything. He has to help facilitate all of his teammates. None of his teammates can get their own shot, whereas Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green all can do things that most of the players in the Cavs can't do. So that's why there's nothing he can do to do what LeBron is doing.
I will make 2 points in rebuttal to that. Number one, that reminds me of the Michael Jordan versus LeBron debate. Often when we have this debate, one of the things that LeBron James defenders say to me is, there's nothing he can do. You're setting it up so that he can never win. Because I am one that maintains Michael Jordan is at the top of the ladder, the top of the totem pole. And it's not true. There's nothing LeBron James can do. I believe he can win 3 more titles. And if he wins 3 more titles, he has a legit claim to best player of all time.